Hey, Thomas Bartke here. Welcome to the third episode of Blog Traffic Getting with Thomas Bartke. This is a show on Ustream that I'm doing live, and it's been inspired by my mentorship program with Alex Jeffries. And you can check out Alex at marketingwithyou.com. My website and my blog is at thomasbartke.com, and that is spelled Thomas, B as in boy, ARTKE.com. Hey, thanks for joining me here, either live or if you catch the replay later, that'd be great too. Today I want to show you some really exciting things. In the last episode, we've talked about getting traffic to your blog and multiplying the traffic on your blog by using the comments on blog posts, both on other people's blogs and on your own blogs, kind of just like a networking device, like the comments that you can leave on wall posts on Facebook. And some people have left some surprised and excited comments about that on my blog. And so check that out on my blog as well. Kind of scroll down and look at some of the older posts or the posts a couple days ago. Now, today I want to talk to you about how traffic getting blogs are getting the traffic. I've done a Google search and I found some pretty cool examples, and I want to look at them with you today in this episode to see if we can learn something from these blogs. But there's one thing that's very exciting and very cool that I want to show you today that I've just discovered a few minutes before this show, before this episode. And in order to show you all of this content in this episode, I'm going to go again to my screen. And it's a little bit awkward to do this on YouTube. I mentioned before that I'm kind of used to doing this on Camtasia, and it's really, really cool. And here on Ustream, it's a little funky to do this with the technology that has to be hooked up for it. And but I think we're good now. So we're on Google here. I just made a search on blog traffic getting. Okay, so if you format it this way, what happens here is blog column that will get you search results only from blogs, okay? And then you can type the keyword. So this is now traffic getting, and it'll find only blogs about traffic getting when you put this search up like this. Okay, so that's cool. Now at the top, you should not be surprised to find some major blogs of the companies that do SEO and that teach blogging and all of that, and that is really cool, and that is the case. So here's Seth Godin's blog. He actually doesn't even bother to get a domain for it. He actually just does it on Typepad, run his own blog under his name on typepad.com. But that's cool. It's interesting. It goes to show that you can actually get pretty good ranking on Typepad as well as WordPress.com also. So now the second one down here is on SEOmoz.org, 21 tactics to increase blog traffic. And there's one subject, one theme that we'll kind of see when I walk you through some of these blog posts in a little bit. And that is that lists of things are really kind of catching attention of visitors, and that gets you good amount of blog traffic. Well, let's look down a little bit further, because here's the exciting discovery that I just made. Right here, believe it or not, the Ustream show, Blog Traffic Getting with Thomas Bartke on Ustream, is actually ranked on the front page of Google for traffic getting among all the blogs. And that's pretty darn amazing if you look at this. 50 million search results for this. And our show that has just had 2 episodes before this one is ranked on the front page of Google, and that is just absolutely smashingly surprising. Right here it is, number 7 down. Okay, here 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then there's Seth up there on top at number 1. All right, good. Now let's look at a couple of them. And we'll look at the 21 tactics to increase blog traffic. One of them is used in the blog post itself. Make lists of things, because that attracts people's attention. 21 tactics. That's a good way to do it. And then just list them, enumerate them, and go through them. I'm not going to go through them one at a time. I'm going to post a link to this blog post on my blog underneath the replay of this video. Okay, so 21 tactics. Build a list. Create an itemized list, a top 10 list, top 5 list, top 7 list, or even top 21 list. And that is actually the number one recommendation that Seth gives on his blog right here, which is the number one item listed. Use lists, right? Right here it is. And then he has some really cool stuff in there as well, using, create good content in the first place, do themes that people are interested in, use photos, and then, do Web 2.0 stuff, use bookmarking, encourage people to bookmark your posts, and also use RSS streams. Encourage people to subscribe to your RSS streams. And I'm actually going to do a whole separate episode about the RSS streams and how to use them in this show about blog traffic getting at a later date. Now, here's one more that I wanted to show you because it's kind of cute and interesting to see, and that is on ProBlogger, there's an entry or a blog post about a 12-year-old blogger, David Wilkinson from TechZ, and this is also a very cool blog post to read and learn from. Again, we're running out of time here to go over the contents of this in detail, but it's really cool. There are just some good ideas. Now, let me go back to camera real quick here. All right, now I need to zoom in, and let's see this here. I had that to this position right there. Excellent, very good. Now you can see me again. That's good. Hello. And we have another minute or so. One of the things, I want to keep these shows, each one under 10 minutes from now on, because that will allow me to actually post them straight from Ustream to YouTube, which is another good traffic magnet because it enables you to put some keywords in there in YouTube, to put a live link back to my blog, and that will get me some rankings both on the keywords that I'm going to put in, as well as enhance the visibility of my blog as well. So it's another little tip on the side here. Good. So this was the third episode on blog traffic getting with Thomas. Again, this was inspired by the mentoring program with Alex Jeffries, and I'm enjoying myself here, even though the quality is not, the video quality is not quite what I'm used to and what you might be used to, as far as seeing the video that I'm usually doing, at least with a flip cam, and then uploading them. But the cool thing is Ustream gives you additional ranking opportunity, and as you can see, just within a week, the Ustream show channel that I set up for the show was ranked on the front page of Google, at least among the blogs that deal with traffic getting. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the show. Subscribe to it, visit me on my blog, follow me on Twitter.